as a person or a creator? I asked you guys this last week and you sent in your responses through the NGL app. It is an anonymous platform, so I have no idea who these messages are from. Let's go through them together and see what you guys said. Not gonna lie, I do have a few haters out there that like to watch all of my videos even though they clearly don't like me and leave very strongly worded comments under my posts. I am curious to see if they sent in their opinions. I kind of feel like they probably did. So this should get interesting. How much money have you spent on yourself versus your son and husband? Tell the truth. Such a weird thing to say, and I don't know. I don't sit there and calculate all of the things I spend on myself or my son and my husband, but I can tell you this: I treat myself all the time and I'm happy to do so. I grew up very poor and now I don't want for anything really. I mean, sometimes, because my husband makes sure that I have it if I want it or I need it. And same for my son. He is like spoiled. Any gift giving holiday like Christmas, dude just got one of those $500 electric cars. His toy boxes are like overwhelmingly full. In fact, we're about to go through them and take out toys that aren't necessarily broken but ones that he doesn't want anymore, and we're gonna go donate them to the children's services. And we also pulled off some of the Christmas ornaments, and we have a little boy and a little girl, 5 and 6. We're gonna go buy some Christmas presents for them this year as well, because my son has a full Christmas tree, a full closet. My son is very well taken care of, thank you. We don't calculate every single dollar. That's weirdo behavior. So tell me what you really think about me. I actually love you and your videos. You're so funny. Aw, thank you so much. That's really sweet. I genuinely appreciate all of the support. This next one is very interesting. I like you as a person and your videos are entertaining, but the political content you post comes off as judgmental and close-minded towards Republicans, and it makes me want to unfollow you. I feel like you hate me because I'm a Republican. So first of all, I don't hate anybody unless they give me a reason to hate them, like if they hurt me or somebody I love. As far as my political views go, I do have people that I love in my life that are Republican, and let's just say it has been a difficult year trying to navigate that, but I will say I think you can have relationships with people that have different views than you, although I am never going to not speak my mind if I am having a conversation with somebody and they say something that I think is crazy, like about me wanting to make a medical decision, or like maybe me as a bi woman having certain freedoms. You know what I mean? Like, I am always going to tell you what I believe, and that's that. I'm never going to not discuss it. If I interact with somebody and they say something that I think is crazy, I'm not afraid to make somebody uncomfortable by speaking my mind. Everybody should have the right to choose anything in their life, and I don't like when people try to control others. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. This one's sweet. You inspire me to be way more of the soft girl I always was. Oh. Your page is one of my faves to scroll through when I want to escape this horrid reality we are in. appreciate that you like me, but like, do you actually like me if you think I'm over the top? I don't know. Like, to me, I love people who are unapologetically themselves and not afraid of embarrassing themselves. Like, I post wild content, and I know that sometimes people are like, aren't you embarrassed? And no, I'm not. I think it's funny. It's comedy. It's satire. The whole point is to have fun and laugh and like joke around. It's not meant to be serious. If I wanted to post content that wasn't over the top, I would be doing like outfit of the day, like get ready with me, like making my cup of coffee. No shade to those girlies. I love aesthetic content, but like sometimes I just want to be goofy and have fun. You know, you make so much content. How do you find time for anything else? Stop, not you calling me out. I literally have no social life. Oh my gosh, I think there's a bear outside. If you guys are new here, I live in Alaska. It's 3:30 a.m. when I'm filming this, and typically the bears get into the trash in the middle of the night. I literally have no social life, and it's so funny because I know some creators, their content is them like socializing, going out, clubbing, vlogging. I want to do that because I literally sit at home, write my skits, film them, edit them, post them, respond to comments, and then like when I'm not doing that, I'm a mother and a wife. So I am cleaning the house, feeding my son, taking care of him, taking him to school, picking him up, and then my husband gets home and I like to go to the gym. So honestly, I have a really hard time managing a social life, and I'm not gonna lie, I have social anxiety, but I'm also a very, what's the word, extroverted person. Like, I am a social butterfly with social anxiety. Like, I have a lot of friends, but I don't hang out with them, you know. I just get anxiety having to make plans and get ready and go out because I'm like, oh, I could be at home making a video, I could be with my family, I could be cleaning. Like, I have such bad ADD, so I kind of hyperfixate on work, and I also love to pamper myself. I just did this nail set myself yesterday, so I like to pamper myself and do all of those things, and I would much rather do that than be out like at the bars or wherever. So I do want to move down south. That way I can do more like family oriented socializing, because down south there are more activities to do, and I could do them like without being cold, because in Alaska it's super cold here. However, I will say I have a wonderful friend group. My best friends are my husband's childhood best friends and mine. We've all known each other our whole lives. In fact, we just had a little holiday dinner the other night. We all brought a meal. We do this every year, and we did a gift exchange, and we played board games. It was so fun, but it's not something we do all the time because we do have families, and it is hard to like make time for that. However, I do need to make more time for it because you're right. I am just posting content, and like that's my job, so I'm basically working actually like this inside joke with my friends that I'm a horrible texter. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I just cannot like build up the strength to respond to text messages sometimes. Yeah, like this is right now I have 1,508 text messages, 75 missed calls, 182,000 emails. It's just insane to me how many messages and comments that I get, and it overwhelms me, so I can't respond to them all. So like it's hard to socialize, you know what I mean? Anyway, my friends know, and they don't ever like hold this over my head. They're always like totally understanding, and they're like, we get it, so it's okay, but I do need to get better at it. Miss ASMR Reiki with the colored paint. I love that. I need to do more Reiki. I will try my best to do another neon paint Reiki video. If you guys really want to see that, comment down below. Leave the prayer hands emoji or like the hands emoji like this, that way I know. Next comment says your videos are where it's at. Thank you so much. I love your whole vibe and that you boldly stand up for what you believe in. I think you are fun and entertaining to listen to. So much love to you, girl. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I know that I am a very intense person, and growing up I always got in trouble for just very boldly speaking my mind. But it's kind of funny that it can go both ways, you know, like I just cannot fake like somebody. I'm just incapable of it. If I don't like somebody or I don't like something, I just say it, because I don't like sugarcoating things. I would much rather somebody be straight with me than, you know, try to tiptoe around my feelings, like hurt my feelings. I don't care, just be real. And like that's how I am. And people tend to like it, but some situations they don't like it. For instance, if they're doing something I think is immoral, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's not cool. People don't like being called out. But on the other hand, growing up, like let's say a friend said to another friend, oh, Kaelyn is talking bad about you, that friend would know that they are lying, because they'd be like, Kaelyn would just tell me to my face, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a superpower, but it also has its downfalls, because I can't pretend to like somebody, and it always gets me in trouble in, like, let's say family scenarios, because on multiple occasions I have had a family member get a new boyfriend or girlfriend and I don't like them, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think you should be with them. And they're like, you should be happy for me, but I just feel like people deserve the best, especially those that I love. And if I see somebody that I think is not treating them correctly, or they're not putting effort in, or they're maybe not a good person, they have bad morals, somebody, if they are my family or my friend, and I think their partner is, I'm gonna say it, okay? I just am. Like, I'm sorry. All of that money spent just to look like a botched Bratz doll. You know, when I see stuff like this, I automatically think this person is very insecure and unhappy with themselves. I used to not like the way I looked, and I would do stuff like that. I would kind of comment on people's appearances, and it wasn't until I really discovered who I was and had a glow up, when I realized that there's no need to be jealous of other people. There's no need to like hate on other people's appearances, because I'm happy with who I am now. And I really feel bad for people like this, because maybe they think that, and maybe other people think that I look like a botched Bratz doll. I don't know, but I love the way I look, and I put a lot of effort into myself, like, not just because of my looks, but to like pamper myself, you know what I mean? Like, to make myself feel good, and I love it. And I have never been as confident in my life as I am now because of the things that I do. Not just my appearance or like pampering, but also like self-care, self-love through my words, you know, like speaking highly of myself and to myself. I swear it really changed my life, and whoever thinks like this and acts like this, I highly recommend you try it. When you are getting ready and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself, tell yourself, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. Because I don't know, I just don't think people who are happy with themselves and like the way they look go around saying stuff like this, you know what I mean? But hey, that's just my opinion. But thanks for the message, I appreciate it, and I'm happy to monetize off of it. Next message. You seem like you would be an awesome, hilarious, and supportive friend. I totally want to be besties with you. Thank you so much. That is such a nice thing to say. First off, we are besties. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. The next one says, you're such a sweet person, caring and inspiration to me. Girl, your personality is literally the 7 deadly sins: pride, sloth, gluttony, greed, and lust. Do better with your existence. First of all, I'm Alaskan Native. We don't believe in any of this. But if you do, that's fine. My creator doesn't punish his people or shame them for being humans. But let's break this down. Pride. I don't think there's anything wrong with being confident. If you do, I don't think that's very healthy, but hey, who am I to tell you that? Sloth. I go to the gym several times a week, and if you're saying that's lazy, along with being a mother, then please tell me your secret, because there is not enough pre-workout or Red Bull in the world. You'll have to share your tips, because wow, you must have a lot of energy. Gluttony. Listen, I'm a human being, and I do have an ED, but I am in recovery, and we're not all perfect. If you are, that is amazing. I am so happy for you. Greed. I don't think there's there's any issue with treating my family or myself, especially because I grew up poor and I have recently come into success and more money than I had before. If you think that's a bad thing or that I'm greedy, then okay, you can keep believing that. I mean, I disagree, but that's fine. We can just agree to disagree. And lust. This one absolutely is hilarious because, you know that I'm married, right? I've been with my husband for almost 10 years. So how am I lustful? Is it because I post like sexy photos on the internet? Or is it because I'm bi? What does that exactly mean? Just because I'm bi doesn't mean that I'm out hooking up with women and men. I am in a committed monogamous relationship. I have only ever been with my husband since the day we got together. So yeah, I don't really understand that one, but hey, if you think I'm lustful, I'll just take it as you saying that I'm sexy, okay? You're a really fun and vibrant content creator. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how eternally grateful I am to have this platform and this career. Like, I can't even explain to you how much it has healed me. I have always wanted to be an entertainer, an influencer, somebody that just like, you know, like shares my life. I have always gotten in trouble for oversharing, but I just love doing it because I feel like learning about other people and like experiencing life is how you navigate your own. You know what I mean? Through every big event I've ever gone through, I have looked to other people and like saw what they've done and used it as a tool for my own life. So I always think like being a creator is such a beautiful thing because nowadays when you want to do something, you can literally just look it up and there's somebody that has shared their journey, and it's so amazing, and I just love it so much. And like I'm just so grateful to have this as a job and that I can literally support my family doing something that I am so passionate about. And going back to like the person that said that I'm always making content, like I really am. It's not just because of the money, it's because I love it so much. And like before, when I had a 9 to 5, I was very much like a slacker, like clock in right on time, clock out right on time. I was not an overachiever, but now that I'm the one benefiting, not some boss that's, you know, working me to the bone, now that I am the one benefiting off of something that I love, but I'm also helping people, that's why I'm overachieving or overworking. I wouldn't say overachieving, but like, you know what I mean? I'm throwing myself into it because I love it so much. It's just different, you know? I know this isn't a business that I own. It's not the same thing, but like, I feel business owners would understand what I'm saying when it's your baby, you know? And this is one of my babies. My son is really my baby, and my rainbow baby at that. But this is truly one of the best things that has ever happened to me, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you guys. This is insane. You look like a teen mom, and it looks like your baby daddy isn't around. Okay, I'm not a teen mom, and my baby daddy, my husband, is with my son in the living room of our house. But okay, I mean, even if I was a teen mom and my baby daddy wasn't around, who cares? Like, just extremely cringe trying to do them. Grow up and act your age. You know that I don't care if you don't like them or think I'm cringe, because even if you don't like me, you're still watching me, and that pays my bills. So you can hate watch me all you want. I'm cool with it. I have thick skin, and honestly, I feel like if you don't have a few haters, then you're doing something wrong. Why is everything you own luxury items, yet it looks like your son is dressed from the thrift store every day? My son has luxury clothes. My son and I match our clothes all the time. And it's funny because his teachers at school are always like teasing about how I dress both of us in white all the time, and it's really hard for kids to be able to wear white. He just went to get pictures taken with Santa, and we literally saw Santa like multiple times. Every single time he was wearing white, because I pretty much only wear white or beige or whatever. If you think this looks, what did the person say, like he's dressed from the thrift store, then that's crazy. I would love to see what your children wear, because I think that is a nice outfit. I think he looks handsome. He's 4. I'm not gonna have him running around in like dress clothes every day. That's insane. He literally stains his clothes within 5 minutes of wearing them, and it's already crazy for me to have him wearing white, because he does stain it like almost immediately, but I always have extra stuff there. This is the other one from, I think it was like the next day. Same thing. He's like wearing another white sweater and some joggers. I don't see any issue with this. Not that this person's opinion matters, but like I don't get what they're talking about. I feel like my son is very well dressed, very handsome, and joggers, sweaters are very comfortable, very cute. Oh, look, he had a school photo. Isn't that adorable? This is, they did 2 different school photos. Yeah, my son is very well dressed. They brush their teeth at school. Isn't that amazing? I love it so much, the program that he's in. They feed them every meal. Like, we're not allowed to give them food. They order catering for their breakfast, lunch, and 2 snacks. But I don't know. I think my son is very well dressed. Oh, look, this was at my sister-in-law's baby shower. Isn't that so cute? That's a Ralph Lauren shirt. Yeah, listen, I may dress luxury, but my son dresses luxury too. And a lot of the stuff that I use are like not luxury, but they look luxury. So I don't know, I don't see the issue there. Like, you are amazing. Thank you so much. So are you. Your ASMR is absolutely amazing. Listening every night has made my insomnia disappear. I can sleep more and be able to do more. Be more present with my family. Thank you. Thank you. That is such a nice thing to say. I honestly hate seeing your cringy satire videos on my feed. We get it. It's satire, but what you don't get is it's still annoying. Grow up and do something productive and fulfilling with your life. It's so funny to me when somebody tries to insult you but spell something incorrectly. I don't know, it just makes me giggle. Listen, you know, if you don't like something, you can just scroll right, but we both know you're not gonna do that, because as much as you say you hate me, we both know you're going to watch this video, and you probably keep up with all of my content, or else you wouldn't have took the time to send me this. I feel like you're probably a regular viewer. Hey Kaelyn, I love your videos and I think you are a wonderful, kind-hearted human being, and you are absolutely beautiful and have a calming voice. Thank you for always being so kind and entertaining all of us. Stop. This is gonna make me cry. That was such a beautiful message. Thank you so much. When are you going to put that money into finding your mom, or are you going to keep filing your body with plastic? Do you mean filling my body with plastic? I swear nobody knows how to spell these days. And are you talking about the money I earn on social media through my content, or my husband's 9 to 5? I think this is such a bizarre question because you literally have no idea what it is like to have a missing family member and what that entails. There are literally people on the internet begging for gifts on TikTok Live every single day so that they could buy DoorDash, so that they can get new clothes, so that they can, I don't know, pay off their student loans. And yes, I do have a GoFundMe for my mom, but I don't come on the internet and beg people to donate to it. There has only ever been like maybe under 3,000 donations. My mom has been missing for over 5 years. Do you know how expensive it is to have a missing family member? Literally, a private detective is anywhere from $100 to $300 an hour. Psychics are expensive. Missing persons posters, search parties. You literally have to pay for the gas. You have to pay for the supplies, the gear, like the clothes. You have to pay for the snacks of anybody involved in a search party, and then you're driving around for hours on end. And she's been missing for over 5 years. Do you know how many times we have searched this town from one end to the other? So it's just weird behavior to try to like dictate and bully me about how I spend my money and like why I'm not spending it on my mom's case, because I have spent more money on my mom's case than I have ever received in donations. I think people who leave comments like this about my mom's missing persons case, trying to say that I'm not searching for her enough or talking about her enough, or I'm not spending enough money searching for her. These people are sick in the head. They're miserable. They are unhappy with themselves, and they see that I'm happy, so they look for the one possible thing that I might be sad about, and they try to like use it as ammunition to hurt me. But at the end of the day, I have searched for my mom high and low. I have spent thousands of dollars of my own money trying to find her, using every resource that I can, and it's just proof to me when people try to stoop so low by using something like this that they are literally paying attention to my every move. All of the people who watch my videos showing love, those are my supporters, but people who act like this, it just gives fan behavior, you know what I mean? Because this proves that you're literally watching my every move, paying attention to every aspect of my life, but yet you hate me. Tell me what you really think about me. Smartest and funniest person in the cutest package. Oh, thank you so much. Kaelyn, your videos give me so much comfort. You have healed me in so many ways. Keep shining. Stop. Some of these are gonna make me cry. The last one I have on here is you claiming to be a Reikiist. A Reikiist is not a thing. I think they mean a Reiki practitioner. biggest joke on social media. You cannot be a Reikiist and also be selfish and greedy and so negative in all your content that you make. Anybody can become a Reiki practitioner. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your personality is. And I don't think you know anything about Reiki because it's not something that you have to be a certain qualification to practice. Like, I'm sorry, but anybody who gets their certification is a human being, right? We're all humans, and every single human is flawed. Every single human at some point is going to be selfish or greedy or negative. So saying that you can't be a Reikiist, a Reiki practitioner because of these things is just bizarre, in my opinion. Doing Reiki is all about removing the negative energy because we know that it exists no matter what, because humans are imperfect. That was the last one we had for today, but if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe before you go. Also, if you want me to make more of these, let me know down in the comments what type of anonymous videos we should do next. Like, maybe I could answer relationship questions or friendship questions, give you guys advice. Maybe you could send in some of your most embarrassing moments and I could let you know how I relate to them, or just read them for fun and react. I am curious to know if you guys have any other ideas surrounding this type of a react content, because I have felt a little lost on this account, not really knowing which direction I want to take it. I want it to still be ASMR, but I didn't want to necessarily do the same exact thing that I'm doing on my other platforms. That way you're getting unique content here, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and